Hi, friends. Welcome. We are doing 45 minutes of energizing movement today. So, there's going to be a little bit of mobility, a little bit of stretching, and then some options for just a little bit more energetic movement, but nothing too crazy. Lots of options, lots of modifications. So, let this be whatever you need it to be today. And we are going to get started in child's pose. So, bring your feet together. Bring your knees out wide, reach your arms forward, and just press your chest towards the mat. Start finding some gentle breath. Inhales through the nose. Big exhales out the mouth. Maybe even start to add a little bit of movement. Inhales, lift the chest. Exhale, sink it towards the mat. Inhales up, exhales down. Maybe your movement comes from the hips, inhaling to turn a hip in, and exhaling to bring it back to center. Maybe stillness is what you enjoy here. Regardless of if you're moving or finding stillness, focus on the breath. Inhale, send all the air down to your tailbone. Exhales, let everything go. Nothing else needs your attention for the next 45 minutes. It's just you and your mat and your breath. Let's take one more big inhale. Big exhale. Really nice. Let's move to our tabletop. So shoulders come over wrists, hips over knees, and just start to explore some movement. Shifting side to side, forward and back. There's no wrong answers here. Start checking in with the body. Notice where you feel a little tight, a little stiff. Notice where you're feeling strong. As you're ready, we'll move into our cat and cow. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your gaze. Think about pulling your back rib and hip together. As you exhale, push the earth away, round your back, tuck your tail. Continue, inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the gaze. Exhale, roll forward, chin to chest. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward. Really nice. Continue at your own pace. Continue to breathe and move again with whatever breath pace feels best to you. Good. Really nice, team. Let's take one more big breath in. Big breath out. On your next inhale, tuck your toes underneath you. And as you exhale, lift your knees, drive your hips up and back, down dog. Now from here, potentially the first time you're upside down today, so just settle in. Notice what it feels like to have your head below your heart. Check in with the back line of your body. How do the hamstrings feel? Bend and straighten the knees. Maybe one at a time, maybe both at the same time. Maybe lifting and lowering the heels, right? Really just exploring that movement. The goal here is that we kind of look like an upside down V, but I really want you to find the distance between your hands and feet that feels appropriate. And we'll get into a little bit of alignment in a second here, but for right now, it's all about feeling good. Maybe you even push your chest towards your thighs. Feel that stretch in the shoulders and arms. Really nice. Let's take one more big breath in. Lift up on your tippy toes. Big breath out. Drive your heels down. On your next inhale, shift forward to your high plank. So this is where the alignment comes in. Your shoulders, shoulders should be over your wrists. And then feet are straight out from the hips. This is the distance that we want for our down dog hands and feet, right? Now, if this plank is too much, I just want you to bring your knees to the mat here. Keep your belly button pulled towards your spine and really think about shoulders over wrists here. And now I want you to push your hands into the mat. Feel that little protraction of the shoulder blades. Good, keep that belly tight. Can always lift the knees, can always lower them whenever you want. Take a big breath in. Exhale back to your down dog. Good, let's take a couple more breaths here. Finding movement or stillness. We're gonna hold one more time. On your next inhale, shift forward to that high plank. Always the option to drop to your knees if you'd like, but I really want you to come to your high plank first so that you have that alignment, right? Push the ground away, draw that belly button up a little bit higher for 3, just 2, and 1. Really nice. Press it back to your down dog. Find some movement here. Okay, I did lie. I like the rule of 3, so we're going to do that one more time. Shift forward, find your high plank, belly in, push the earth away. You can always come to your knees if you'd like. Keep breathing, keep holding. You got it. 3, 2, and 1. Really nice. Push it back to your down dog. Find that movement that feels good. Beautiful. Let's take a big breath in. Lift up on those tippy toes again. Exhale, drive your heels to the mat. On your next inhale, gaze towards the top of your mat. As you exhale, find your forward fold. So bring your feet behind and in between your hands. As much bend as you need to feel good, right? So we want to stretch in the back line of the legs, but it doesn't have to be stick straight, okay? So maybe finding movement here, letting the head be heavy, swaying side to side. Checking in again, right? If we lost sight of that breath, that focus, bring it back right here. Good. On your next inhale, start to roll the spine up all the way. Big inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, back bend. Squeeze your glutes, pull your shoulder blades together like a goalpost with your arms. Inhale, right back up, reach high. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your belly towards your thighs. Let's do that 2 more times. Big inhale all the way up. Big exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Following your breath, your pace, always, team. Inhale, find a halfway lift. We're going to pause here just for some form. So hands can come to your thighs. They could come to your knees, your shins, right? You can be as tall as you need, but I want this flat back, right? So we don't want this rounded back. Nice, long, and straight gazes forward. Take an inhale. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands. Step your feet back. We hold for 1 breath in. Breath out, down dog. All right, we're not done with the planks yet. Inhale back to your high plank. Exhale, side plank, left hand down. Okay, now you could be here. You could also bring this bottom leg to the mat. You could also come down to your forearm if you needed to. Okay, there are lots of options here. You could put your hand on your hip. If you want to get more advanced, you could lift a leg. Okay, up to you. But we want to try and keep these hips stacked. I actually really like a modified side plank. Okay, and we're going to add movement on the next round. So I want you to feel really strong and stable in your plank. Okay, take 1 more big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Make your way back to your high plank. Big inhale. Exhale, other side. Right hand down, left hand up. Same concept. Explore what feels good on this side. Now, here's the tricky part. Both sides are not created equal. Okay, so you might notice a little more wobbling on one side. Okay, totally normal. Just adjust. Maybe on this side you need your knee down. Maybe on this side you like it up. Okay, 1 more big breath in. and out. Good. Inhale back to your high plank. Exhale, down dog. Press the hips up and back. Take a big breath here. Big breath out. 2 more, just like that. Good. On your next inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Travel top of mat. Nice and steady right away. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, side bend this time. So we're going to push our hip, left hip out, right rib and hip pull towards one another, really reaching long through your hands. Take a big inhale, lengthen. Exhale, can you crunch a little deeper? Beautiful. Inhale back to center. Exhale, other side. Push the right hip out, squeeze left rib and hip together. Maybe even turn the chin towards the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, dig a little deeper. So nice. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands and step it back. Stay for 1 big breath in. Exhale, down dog. All right, side plank time. This is where we find a little movement. Inhale to high plank. Exhale to find your side plank. Left hand down. Okay, now I'm going to bring my left knee down because I like the control a lot better with this movement. But again, whatever feels best to you. You can also stay and just hold, okay? We're going to add a little dip. So you're going to lower your left hip towards the mat. Feel that right rib and hip squeeze together, just like that side bend. And then as you exhale, squeeze the bottom rib and hip together to lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Good. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3 more. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale, find your high plank. Exhale, other side, friends. Okay, set yourself up. Find the position that feels good. And let's get started. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Inhale, down. Exhale, up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 2 more. Really nice. Inhale back to your high plank. And exhale, down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Take your time. Let it go. Beautiful. Next, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, side bend, flow. So we're going to keep it moving. Reach to the right. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, reach to the left. 2 more each side. Your breath, your pace. Last one each way. So nice. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Stay for your breath in. Exhale, down dog. 1 more set of side planks, friends. Inhale to your high plank. Exhale to your side plank. And again, take whatever you like. And if you'd like to hold, you can always just hold, okay? Now we're going to lift the top leg. Whatever variation you're in, you're going to lift the top leg. You're going to inhale to reach your top arm forward. Exhale, side crunch. So it's that same concept of pulling the ribs and hips together, targeting those obliques. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. 2 more. So nice. Inhale, back to your high plank. Exhale, other side. Find your position. Lift that top leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, side crunch. Really think about pulling the side rib and hip together to feel that squeeze. 2 more. So nice. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, down dog. 3 breaths here. This is also a really, really great place to grab some water. I just realized I don't have my water bottle with me, but you should grab some water. This is a really great place to do so. When you are ready, we are gonna get back into our down dog and we'll go to the second section. All right, so take a few breaths here, find movement, and then we'll sync it up right now. Big breath in, lift up on your tippy toes. Big breath out, drive your heels down. Sink back into the breath 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, drive them down. Last one, lift up. Exhale, drive them down. So good. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your feet behind your hands a little bit closer together this time. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Lift your chest, sink your hips. Knees are behind your toes. Chest is up. And check out my back. It's nice and flat, just like that halfway lift. Again, if you need to be taller, right, no big deal. And if you need to take your feet wider so that your knees don't go in front of your toes, also totally okay, okay? We wanna be in a nice seat, almost like we're sitting in a chair, you guessed it. Okay, reach your arms up overhead, biceps by the ears, big inhale. Exhale, lower your hands, squeeze your glutes and come to stand. Look, we just did a squat. Let's do a few more. Inhale, sink back, reach high. Exhale, come to stand. Squeeze your glutes forward. Think about that back bend. Inhale, lower. Check out the toes. Can you lift them? Can you see them? Exhale, come to stand. 3 more. Can we go any lower? Let's give it a try. Push into the heels. Good, last one. We hold. I know, so sneaky. Hands can come heart center. Maybe we find a little pulse. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Big inhale back to mountain. Exhale, back bend, just let it feel good. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Hold here. Always the option to come to your knees, but we're gonna move through our chaturanga push-ups. So, and I said S, so plural. All right, so before you come to your knees, sorry if you already did, come back up for a second. Shift forward so that your shoulders are further over your wrists, more towards the fingertips. Then you can come to your knees, okay? Keep that protraction to the shoulder blades, right? Notice the flat back. We're not sinking down here, we're up here, okay? Inhale, pin the elbows back. Exhale, push it up. I don't care the depth, right? Because this is super hard. Pin them right back, almost like they were gliding across your ribcage. Okay, from a high plank, same thing. Big breath out. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Press it back to your down dog. We're gonna add on next time, okay? Take a big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. You guessed it. Sink your hips, lift your arms. Exhale, settle in. Good. Take a big breath in, reach. Exhale, come to stand, lower the arms. Inhale, sink it back, even lower. Exhale, come to stand. So good. 2 more. Okay, last one, we get a hold. Sink, sink, sink. Maybe hands come to heart. Tiny pulses if you want them. Okay, chest up, booty back, sink, sink, sink. We got it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big inhale all the way up. Exhale, back bend, let it feel good. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. All right, shift forward, knees or toes, doesn't matter. This time we inhale to lower halfway, exhale to flip to the tops of your toes and lift your chest. Super important here, knees and thighs are off the mat. I know you just want to do this, I know, but that's very dangerous for your back, okay? And it's easy, or a lot easier I should say, okay? It's not easy. Lift, push, breathe. Exhale, down dog. Use your core. Push your hips up and back. Roll those toes over. Now, as you're breathing and resetting here in your down dog, All of that is just optional, okay? This next round through, we'll put it all together. But you can always just go high plank to down dog, okay? Are we ready? Let's take a big breath in. Big breath out. One more time through. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain, or excuse me, inhale, chair. Haha. Sink the hips, reach the arms high. This time, we're gonna add a little extra challenge should you want it, okay? So instead of coming to stand, we're gonna go to drinking birds. Take an inhale. Exhale, drinking bird. Sweep the arms back, keep the hips low, lift your heels off the mat. Inhale, back to chair, lower the heels. Exhale, drinking birds. Now you could go right back to your squats if you'd like, or you could give this a try. Good, breathe. Last one, inhale. Exhale, hold. Okay, up to you if you'd like to hold that drinking birds, or if you'd like to hold your chair. Up to you. If you're in your chair, pulse that booty. If you're in your drinking birds, pulse your pinkies towards one another, palms towards the floor. For 3, booties down, 2, and 1. Inhale, mountain all the way up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. Now where we go through the whole thing. Inhale, shift forward. Lower halfway. Up dog. Down dog. Really nice. And again, always the option to just go to that plank. Take a couple breaths here. Good. One more. Sink it up. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale. Reach your right toes high. Exhale. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Let it feel good. Roll through the hip. Roll through the ankle. Beautiful. Inhale. Reach your toes high. Exhale. Low lunge. Shift forward and step your foot through your hands. Now, if your foot is way back here, no big deal. Just help it forward. Maybe use your hand, maybe just heel toe it up. No big deal, okay? Your knee is still over your ankle. It's behind your toes. That's the important part, okay? Take a big inhale. Find your crescent lunge. Lift your chest, reach your arms overhead. You can always take your back knee to the mat if you need, okay? Inhale, reach high, sink low. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Take a big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the right. Good. Hold here for just a second. Continue to squeeze the legs together. Pull that right shoulder back. Pull that belly button towards your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open twist other side. Work to keep your left hip forward. Maybe you still turn your gaze, but try and twist from that belly up. One more breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, back to crescent. Exhale, we flow. Same movement. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Beautiful. Inhale, find your crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Hinge your chest forward, palms face the floor. Good, really nice. Pull those shoulder blades together, lift your chest, hold and breathe. Big inhale, big exhale. Inhale, back to your crescent lunge. We flow here. Exhale, airplane arms, hinge forward. You might notice your right glute is starting to feel some things. That's okay. Extra credit, shift forward to that airplane pose. Strong, sturdy, standing leg. Lifted back leg, toes towards the ground. Inhale, bend the knee, sweep the arms high. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, bend and reach. Exhale, maybe just the arms. Whoa. Maybe just the legs. Or excuse me, maybe lift the leg. Good, one more. Now, if you are in your airplane arms, you can stay right here. If you'd like to go to your airplane, go there now. shift forward, straighten that standing leg, flex the back foot, lift the heel, squeeze that left glute. Try and keep your toes pointed towards the floor, okay? And if you need to tap your toe to the mat, you can do that at any time, okay? Or you can come right back to that lunge, okay? Take a big breath in, big breath out. Nice. Inhale to find your one-leg Tadasana. Wherever you're at, this is where we're gonna meet, okay? So now, our left knee is up, right? Our hips are as level as we can get them, and our hands are above our head. Hands can always come to heart if the shoulders are tired. Big breath in, big breath out. Good. Bring your hands to center as you inhale. Exhale to find a little twist to the left. Now, you can tap your toe and twist each time, okay? Tap, twist, okay? You could also stay high, keep the foot lifted, and work to twist from the chest, okay? You could also work to extend the leg as you twist. Inhale, center, exhale, twist. Okay, up to you. Pick your poison. Let's go 3 more. Big inhale, exhale, twist. 2 more. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale to find that one-leg Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Set the foot down. Let the belly come to thighs. Inhale, find your halfway lift. Exhale, find your high plank. Inhale, shift forward, lower halfway. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Take a couple breaths here. Pedal out the heels. Maybe find some observation here. How the back line of the legs, anything that feels different from the first time we were here. Check in with the breath, the intention. Maybe grab water if you need. Okay, let's take 1 big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip, roll through the ankle, the hip, the knee, whatever feels good. Check in. Maybe noticing differences from the first side. Good, inhale, toes high. Exhale, low lunge. Same thing, adjust your distance. Okay, make sure we feel really strong, really sturdy here. Okay, it might be different on this side, that's okay. As you find your next inhale, crescent lunge. Hold, breathe, find a sturdy base. Okay, maybe you adjust your feet. Key trick to yoga, adjust your feet as much as you need, friends, right? Nobody cares. If it doesn't feel good, move your feet. Okay, take your big breath in. Exhale, open twist to the left. Hold and breathe here. Work on those hips, squeeze the inner thighs. Pull that left shoulder back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep your right hip forward, okay? It's not as deep of a twist. We're trying to keep the hips square for this pose. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Let's flow. Inhale to center. Exhale to twist. Back knee can come to the floor anytime if you need to. Big exhale, twist. 2 more each way. Last one each side. So good. Your breath, your pace. Crescent lunge when you're done. Big inhale. Exhale, airplane arms. Palms down, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Hold and breathe. Let's flow. Inhale to your crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. And maybe this side, you want to take flight. Inhale up. Exhale, shift forward. Squeeze that right glute, straighten the standing leg. Inhale, bend the standing knee, come back up. Exhale, shift forward, lift, squeeze. Think about your cow back, right? Think about squeezing those back ribs and hips together to lift. Inhale up. Exhale back. 2 more. Last one, we hold in that airplane, whichever variation you would like. Okay, if you're in your lifted airplane, toes point towards the mat, squeeze that booty cheek, lift a little higher. Good, toes can always come to the floor and take a break when you need. Big breath in.
Big breath out. Wherever you're at, inhale, find that one leg Tadasana, right knee up. Hands come to the sky. Breathe and hold. Work to level the hips, right? So this right hip's gonna wanna come up. Bring it down just a little bit. Hands come to heart center. We find our twist. Big exhale to twist. Inhale back to center. Options again. Lift your foot as you twist. Tap it every time, right? Grip the toes to the mat, the ones that stay there, right? Use that as your base, your grounding. Maybe you try the advanced level on this side, kicking the heel forward as you twist. Really nice. And again, maybe this side is different, so take what you need, okay? Let's go 2 more. Really nice. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Last time through this. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, halfway down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Pedal at the heels. Take your time in your down dog to check in, right? Assess everything. And when you're ready, we'll come down to our mat. I'm gonna bring this down a little closer for y'all. Hopefully you can still see everything. All right, so we're gonna meet on our back with our feet hip width apart and knees towards the sky. I lied. You're gonna take your feet to the edge of your mat, so a little wider than hip width. And then we're gonna find some windshield wipers. So letting the knees fall left and right. I like to inhale, center. Exhale to twist. This is the juicy part, friends. The hard part's over. Exhale, twist. Inhale, center. You may even want to turn your head the opposite direction of your knees to take that twist all the way up the cervical spine. Good, one more each way. Now when you come back to center, now you'll take your feet hip width apart and we're gonna cross right ankle over left knee, flex your foot and then push your knee towards the front of your mat or top of your mat. Okay, so right away, just start to observe sensations that you feel anywhere you feel them, right? Kind of notice how far forward the knee can go, sensations in the hip, all that kind of good stuff. This is working on external rotation of our hip, so increase mobility and range of motion. As you inhale, pull your knee towards your chest. Exhale to press the knee further forward. Continue with this movement, almost like a butterfly wing. Exhale to press, inhale forward. Follow your breath, your pace. This is a really good spot to check in with that intention and that focus. I know when we're doing more challenging movements, it can be really easy to lose that breath focus. So this is where we get to bring it back. There's still nothing that needs your attention outside the mat, but I know that slowing down can usually cause different thoughts to rush in. So let's try and focus even more on the breath for this last few minutes. Let's take 3 more, your breath, your pace. And on that last one, we're gonna find our supine pigeon. So we're gonna keep this shape. And you could stay right here and just continue to push your knee forward. If you feel like you need a little bit more of a stretch, lift your left foot off the mat, grab behind your knee or in front of your shin, but keep the shoulders down, right? So if reaching for your shin causes you to go up, then just take a lower level, okay? Whatever feels good. And this might be different every day. I am very sore on my hamstrings right now. And so this is as far as I'm gonna go today, where normally I feel like I have a little bit more depth. So just adjust for wherever you are today. And take note of that. You might even build more room as you hold this stretch. Inhale where you feel sensation. Exhale, try and soften a little more. Release the jaw. Close the eyes. One more breath in. Big breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Good. Inhale, bring your left foot to the floor if it's not already. Exhale to lower your hips to the left side of your mat, keeping that figure four sensation. Now you're going to feel a little bit more tension on the outside of our thigh, kind of that IT band area. And now as we exhale, we're going to bring everything back to center. Inhale, lower to the left. Exhale, come back to center. Now, if you're like, well, this is nice, but I don't really feel anything, I want you to lift the left foot up just like we did in that supine pigeon, or you might have done, I should say, and then keep that the same and try and do the tilt here. Okay, it's gonna make it a little heavier, should increase that sensation. You do need to use a little more core work though, so inhale down, exhale up, pull that belly in. Let's just do 2 more, whatever variation you're at. And then after that second one, we're gonna land, okay? So you're gonna twist and land, right foot to the floor. Now, if you need more sensation, you're gonna walk the foot closer to your hip. If you need less, you're gonna walk the foot towards your knee. This bottom foot could come towards your seat as well, or stay out if that feels good. Relax the shoulders, continue to push the knee forward, top knee forward, bottom knee down. And again, just breathe. This can be pretty sensational. So take your time and try and soften. If you notice you're clenching your toes, your face, your hands, try and let all of that go. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Really nice. Come back to center. And then find those windshield wipers once again. So checking in now with that right side versus left, and just notice what kind of changes you feel. Maybe it's super dramatic, maybe it's not a lot, doesn't matter. Maybe it's just ease of movement, maybe the knee gets a little closer to the ground. Okay, just observe. Maybe it just feels better. And then we're gonna go to the other side. Okay, so left ankle over right knee, flex your foot, push the knee forward. Now already I can tell a difference between this starting position on the right and left side. So just take a moment and notice what you feel, if any changes at all, or any differences at all. And then we'll begin when you're ready. Inhale to pull your knee towards you. Exhale to press it away, back to that butterfly movement. Inhale forward, exhale, push it away. And you might start to observe different sensations here as well compared to the right side. Maybe you can push the knee further forward. Maybe you feel like you have less range of motion. This side is definitely tighter for me today. So it doesn't feel like my knee is going as far forward. My hip is a little bit tighter. Things like that. Ooh, and this one pops every time. I don't know why. Follow your breath, your pace. Really nice. Let's take 3 more here. Keep pushing. Your breath, your pace. And if more movement is calling, you can always stay a little longer. When you're done with the third, or whenever you're ready, we'll meet in that supine pigeon. And again, I want you to adjust for this side. So if it's tighter, maybe you don't lift your leg. If it's looser, maybe we can reach for the shin. Relax the shoulders to the mat. Again, soften the jaw. Maybe close the eyes. And just breathe. Let the sound of my laundry soothe you. One more big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Inhale, lower your foot to the mat. Exhale to lower your hips to the right. So again, we're going to do that same twisting movement here. Exhale to pull back to center. Good. Inhale, lower. Or whatever breath feels good. I just realized I did that both ways. So whatever feels best. And then again, if you do need more, lift your foot off the mat. Keep that shape the same and work that big twist. Good. Let's do 2 more. And then on that second one, same thing, we're going to land.
Okay, so now this left foot is down. Again, walking it towards your knee for less, towards your hip for more, and the bottom foot can move too. Push your top knee towards the front of your mat, any amount. And if this is your more sensational side, I need you to work extra hard to soften the face and anywhere else you're clenching. Breathe into it. Exhale, soften. Let's take 3 more big breaths. Really nice. Come back to center. Find those windshield wipers one last time just to check in. Notice how smooth things are moving, how close things get to the ground, right? Any observations you can. Take your time here. There's no rush. We're really kind of working into more freestyle movement towards the end. I'm just going to offer some guidance. If you'd like, pull your knees in towards your chest. Start to find some ankle rolls, both directions, right? Anytime we do some balancing, it's good to give the ankles a little love because they do a lot of work for us every day. We don't usually show them much appreciation. Hands on knees, you could find some hip circles, same direction, different directions. Start to follow your breath, right? From here, right, you can take anything that feels good. I'm going to challenge you to keep your eyes closed and just work through movement that feels right? You've been observing your body, you've been focusing and listening this whole time. Now I want you to listen to yourself, right? Really trust what the body's telling you and take what you need. Maybe some happy baby, maybe some plow, maybe some Supta Baddha Konasana, right? Trust yourself. You don't even know what those words mean. It doesn't matter. Take whatever pose feels best, any position that you like, and let it feel good. Maybe sinking back into the breath. And maybe even finding some stillness. We'll take 3 more breaths here. Wherever you're at. Good. And then I want you to find a nice long body. So just lie flat, take up space. Let the limbs be long, let yourself be heavy, and let the eyes close. So this is one of my favorite ways to end practice because I feel like it's such a good way to relieve tension that we didn't even know we had. So before we begin, just enjoy this stillness. I'm going to explain what we're doing. Just enjoy feeling heavy, feeling still. The connection you have to this moment, to your mat, here and now. Find a little gratitude for taking time for yourself today. I want you to take a scan of your body, mentally, physically. Notice where there's tension. Maybe it's emotional, maybe it's physical. Notice it, acknowledge it. We're going to work to release it. I want you to take that tension and visualize it as a ball, a hot, messy ball swirling around in your mind's eye. On your next inhale, squeeze everything as tight as you can. Toes into feet fists. Pull your knees into your kneecaps. Squeeze your hands to fists. Belly tight, glutes tight, shoulders into ears. Purse your lips. Scrunch up your nose. Breathe in. Watch that ball get smaller. Open mouth, exhale, let it go. Watch the ball dissolve away. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, squeeze, 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 fill up. Open mouth, exhale, melt away. If you need one more, take one more. If you feel softer, enjoy softness. Find your steady breath. Relax into stillness. Try not to let the mind wander. Focus Focus on your breath, on your gratitude. Fill up with that sense of confidence and strength. You have earned it today. You are stronger because you showed up today. Thank you so much. It was an honor to have you, and I'll see you next time.